such a good generator for us. We're going to switch into, I guess we got one. Nope, there's still another pair of 133s, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the last pair of 133s. Dash 87's the bigger gilt, so that'd make her lot 66. And the smaller gilt is dash 88, that'd make her lot 67. So 60, 66, and 67. So 67 is the little gilt. And I do notch my pigs and order them size on the sow, so she was the little gilt on the sow. Probably not going to be, she's okay in terms of performance, but she did come out, start out the smaller gilt on the sow. And honestly, we had to cross foster a few of these over because I was trying to get this old sow to raise us a Duroc pig or two, and we kind of harmed the performance out of the gate on those little ones. And so that's just her slow getting out of the start, but she's going to be a nice hog. Don't let that bother you. But this dash 87 female, she is the most rolled up in her rib cage and the biggest, broadest back of all the 133 females. If you want one that's going to be ready early on, this 133-87 is probably the one you want to focus on, because that thing is pried open and she looks more like the Prince Charming line, probably of this mating. big rib cage, big arm, and big pin set. I think this one can stand a lot of heat. This is a 133-87, so that makes her lot number 66. And I'm going to go out on the limb, and I'd have to say she's going to muscle her way into the top end of that gilt offering overall, because I think she's pretty darn special.
She was my absolute favorite picture whenever I went through the sale there, and it was a little bit of a kind of a 3/4 angle. I thought, well, maybe we just got grabbed the right angle and the right shot, but she's just as good in person. That gilt's proportions are incredibly good, and a lot of times we get them where they're shorter backed and they're bulky centered like this one is, and right in their body shape, and then today, but then that one, she's as long from her stifle back as she is from her shoulder to her stifle. So that's pretty unique right there, and I think she's going to be an awesome show gilt. Looks like a barrow making kind of a sow there if we go to that point, where I would think that one's value, both in pedigree, but then the way that she looked. We've seen what value those show gilts have come July, August in a resale scenario. If you're able to get her and show her and get her somewhere that she can get in front of the public as a big gilt, she's going to bring some money. That one's really, really impressive.
Yeah, I don't know. As you look at her there, you can't really penalize that gilt in one area. Mm-hmm. The thing that I was most impressed when she walked away was how square and clean and her joints were, and from her pin set down through her hock, down to her dew claws was absolutely money. I mean, so square. I'm proud of that one, guys. That would be lot 66 and 67. 67 was the little gilt.